Hello everyone. Today I'm in our greenhouse where my wife Jo has been working really hard. You see, she's taken some earth. You can see that's just some dead earth there, nothing in it at all. She's planted seeds and they've been growing. And we can see, yeah, they're all behind me there. All those lovely seeds. I'll move around here. Look there. See, she's growing. Oh, that's nice. She's growing lots of seeds, and they're turning into plants. Amazing. Oh, I love it. I love it because it's like there's nothing there, and then you plant your seeds and you water it, and the sunshine comes out, and before you know it, things start to grow. And here's the earth behind me, which Jo has been getting ready to grow some vegetables in. I know it looks empty, it looks like there's nothing there, but we just have to wait. Soon the garden will be filled with veg. Oh, that'll be great. And here's some plants that have already grown. Amazing. I love these tulips. I love tulips. You plant the bulb in the ground, looks like there's nothing there, and before you know it, tulips have grown. Look, loads of them. They're growing in our garden. Absolutely beautiful. It's amazing how nature shows us that sometimes when we think things are just dead and bare, there's more life in it than we can possibly imagine. Anyway, it's good to see you all. Here's me telling you a story. Mary and the other Mary and Salome and others. They were very sad because they'd seen Jesus die on the cross. They'd watched and seen where he was buried in a big tomb carved out of the rock. They'd watched as the soldiers rolled a giant stone across the tomb so nobody could get in. So the women, Mary and the other Mary and Salome and the others, they were very sad because of the holidays. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't get to the tomb. And so after the Friday, they waited all through the Saturday. And they were planning, thinking, well, when we can go, we will take perfume, because we hadn't put any perfume on Jesus' body. We will take some flowers, because, well, there was no funeral, no goodbyes. So we will go and decorate the tomb. Even if we can't get near it and we have to be stood outside by the big stone, we will put perfume there and some flowers there. So as soon as they could, the first light of dawn on the Sunday morning, they got their perfume and their flowers, and Mary and the other Mary and Salome and the other women, they set off towards the tomb. And as they were walking, they entered into the area where all the tombs were in the city, and they realized that they were going to have a problem. And Mary said to the other Mary and to Salome and the other women, what are we going to do? Because those soldiers moved a massive stone across the front of the tomb, and there's no way we'll be able to move it. But the women said, well, we will just leave the things outside like we said. Oh, okay then, said Mary, and they carried on, and just as they were turning a corner to the place where Jesus' tomb was, one of the women screamed. She just stopped and went, look! And all the other women were frightened. They thought they were going to be attacked or something, but they didn't realise at first what the woman was pointing at, and then because they couldn't see anybody there, they looked harder, and then they saw it. The big stone that had been put in front of Jesus' tomb had been moved. They looked at each other and thought, well, who moved that? And they started going towards the tomb, and now it was a big cave, and they knew that inside the cave they would find Jesus' body. So Mary and the other Mary and Salome and some of the other women went in, or at least they started to go in, but before they got very far, they realised that somebody was in there, sat in the tomb. And they were frightened. They stepped back because the person sat in the tomb. It certainly wasn't Jesus. And then Mary realised, because she had told the other Mary and Salome and the other women about it. This was an angel. She recognised an angel. She'd seen an angel before Jesus was born even. And now here was another sat in the tomb where he was supposed to be buried, but Jesus wasn't there. There were some of the cloths that they'd wrapped Jesus' body in, they were folded up neatly by the angel's side, but no sign of Jesus at all. And then the angel spoke, and it rattled in the ears of Mary and the other Mary and Salome and the other women. They heard the angel speak. "Are you looking for Jesus?" he said. "Well, he's not here." "Why would you look for someone who is alive among the place of the dead? He has been raised from the dead. Go and tell his friends that he is alive. And if they go back up to Galilee, they will meet him there." Well, the women were amazed. And they found their way out of the tomb, and Mary and the other Mary and Salome and the others, they ran to try and find the disciples. And they ran up some stairs to the room where the friends of Jesus were meeting, and they banged on the door, and the door opened, and they came running in, and they started all speaking at once. "Oh, we went to the tomb, there were the flowers and the perfume and the stone and the rock, and rolled away in a big hole, and what was an angel said, 'Jesus is alive,' and what?" Well, none of the friends could understand a word they were saying, so they calmed everybody down and quieted everybody down. And they said to Mary and the other Mary and Salome, "Tell us more clearly what it is you've seen." And Mary and the other Mary and Salome, they told the story of what they'd seen that morning, and how the friends of Jesus should go to Galilee and meet them there. And Peter, Jesus' friend, ran as fast as he could to the tomb to see if what the women were saying was true. And when he got there, he saw the stone rolled away. He saw the cloths from Jesus' body folded in a pile. He saw it, just as Mary and the other Mary and Salome and the women had said. Jesus was alive. I always think that Jesus is in the tomb is like a bulb in the earth. Here's a bit of earth, and bulb is like an onion. There's the bulb in the earth. There's some roots. That's roots mingled. There it is, all ready to begin to sprout above the earth. Let's see how quickly it can grow. one tulip bulb, dead and buried in the cold earth, and grows up in the spring to a beautiful flower. So I sometimes think those women that found the empty tomb of Jesus, it was a bit like Jesus being buried in the dark earth, thinking it was all over and it was dead and gone. But no, there was new life yet to come, and beautiful new life it is too. Thank you for the pictures you've sent. Emily sent this picture of Palm Sunday. You remember the story of the donkey and the palm leaves? It's a lovely picture from Emily. And I know that Simeon, Martha and Lydia, I think all three of you helped. Maybe it was only one of you, and your mum and dad, and maybe others too, created this lovely Easter garden. You see, with the crosses where Jesus died, and the tomb, the stone where Jesus was buried, and the new life all around it. So thank you for your pictures. Let us continue to celebrate Easter, not just, I mean, you can have chocolate. I was going to say not just with chocolate, but with the joy of remembering that sometimes when we think things are at an end, they're really just at the beginning. Happy Easter, and God bless you. See you again soon. Bye.